We're over here at the Radial motor section, and Peter is going to enlighten us about these things. They're beautiful. I'd hate to put them on a plane. They're so pretty.
Oh no, you don't want to put them. Don't want to not put them on an airplane. They are so gorgeous, and they sound so sweet when they're running in the air. Just imagine that on the front of any round-cowled engine or airplane. We've got 4 different sizes here, anywhere from 35cc through 260cc, and 7 cylinders and a 9-cylinder 99cc Radial. The small 3 are running on glow fuel, and the largest one is on gasoline right now. These are the first of 4 of a continuing line of engines that we're going to have coming out. What they are is we've been working with a company called UMS out of India, who had bought the rights from Seidel to manufacture the original Seidel engines for so many years. And Seidel had a 770 and the 260 originally, and then UMS actually has designed the 9-cylinder and the 35cc, and we're going to keep going up from there. The little 35cc will fit into a nice, it's about 7 1/8 inch diameter, so you can fit that into some fairly small cowls. The 77 is perfect for any of the 50cc warbirds that might be out there in the marketplace right now. I think I saw Nick Zeroli just over here a little while ago, and his Zeroli Corsair, that 9-cylinder, slipped right into the back of that cowl, so very sweet.
Is there somewhere online where they can go and just basically hear these things rumble?
We haven't got that part of the website set up yet, and these will be available to order come May, and we'll have them available in August or so. But by that time, yeah, we'll have some. We've got our Sounds of Saito part of our website already. We'll have the same thing for the Evolution Radio.
They're just beautiful.
Thank you.
And what prices are we looking at on these things?
Prices, part of the whole purpose of this was try to bring radio engines somewhat into the realm of the normal consumer. The least expensive, the smallest 35cc is $11.99. The most popular, I think, is going to be the 77. That's $12.99. Compare that to some other 7-cylinder radials for about $3,500. And then our largest, the 260 right now, sells for $32.
All right. Well, they're beautiful. Thank you for talking to us.
Thanks.
This will be our first entry into the bind and fly category. It's based around our very popular Taylorcraft ARF that we introduced in 2008. And, 2009, my mistake there. Basically, we took the ARF version and we added basically the components that we thought most consumers would go out and purchase. We put our S6000 Spectrum digital servos in. There are 6 of those that live on board. We put the new AR8000 Spectrum receiver just released. It comes with a nickel metal hydride Spectrum battery. And then up front, for power, up front we put the Zenoa 26 Magneto. We kind of varied away from the CDI ignition and thought, what's Zenoa known for? They're magneto-based engines, one less thing to worry about. Put some fuel in it, flip it, starts, go fly. It includes the spinner, the nice CNC aluminum spinner, as well as an Evolution propeller. It's basically a bolt-together sub-assembly airplane. We've basically taken what the Microzones have done and E-Flight has done with the bind and flies, and we did a Hangar 9 version of it, a little bit bigger, a little more, pronounced. And what you're looking at here, in about 3.5 to 4 hours, out of the box, charge the batteries, you're at the field.
How big is the box, and what's the retail on it?
The retail on the airplane is $1,279.99. It's about $1,400 worth of components, and like I say, it's built and ready to go and gear installed. The box is no bigger really than the ARF version, easily transported in most delivery trucks.
Gotcha.
And easily transported in your car, because all the strut assemblies on here break down and slap and fold flat, because we've got all the quick connect pin systems here. Makes it easy to transport in most vehicles. You don't have to have a big truck to transport it.
I'm stating the obvious, but I started out a stick builder. I built some ARFs, but I went back to sticks, and that was many years ago, and I love airplanes that I don't have to spend a month on. So something like this is right up, I think, a lot of people's alley that are busy with kids and family and work and everything else.
Yeah, I've got a 16-year-old who's just becoming interested in RC, and he built the 3rd version of this that we actually brought into the shop, and he literally took the manual out and built the airplane in about 5 hours as his 2nd RC airplane ever built, and I was very impressed. And he just confirmed that it can be done in the time frame we think it can be.
And the great part about that is that you haven't, when I would spend a month on a plane, my fear factor was really elevated because all the hours. So if the less hours, I think the more fun you'll have when you're in the air.
Absolutely, absolutely. And like I said, the ARF version has been very successful, so it just made sense for a natural progression of us to elude into the bind and flame market. We've had a plug-and-play J3 Cub quarter scale out now for about 3 years. It was time to venture into the bind and flame market to see if there's interest there, and we're hoping to be as successful in this category as we have been in the plug-and-play category. So,
all right, well, you guys look for that on the Horizon site. Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, Ted.